You ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Let's get into it.
The one thing I do like is I know Zach was kind of Player John's pick into the Shin, and it worked out really well. I would say that Nautilus is probably a close second. He does have his ult. Obviously, if Shin has his ult, then I would assume that Nautilus probably has his ult. I'm sorry.
Nope.
And Nautilus does have a bit more pushing power, just kind of like Zach does with his Riptide and stuff like that as well. So I see him probably building another. I'm sorry, I lost my mind. Not Spirit Visage. The fire thing where
the Sunfire.
The Sunfire Cape. Thank you. Yes.
You do not deserve to be on this caster's desk, considering Sunfire has been in the game for so long.
The Sunfire Cape, he built that with Zach, and it kind of did help with the pushing power, so it did help him get priority. And not a whole lot of attention has been paid to the top side, anyways. Yeah. So I feel like that's probably something he's going to buy. That was what he did last time against Shin. And once they do have the ults, then you can see him still cancel the Shin ult with his ultimate, with the counter, and then maybe possibly coming with the teleport or something like that. So I think Player John does still have the advantage top side. Mid lane is kind of a toss-up in my opinion, depending on how stuff happens early. Bot lane, really, if nothing happens bot lane, then I think KU Gaming's bot lane wins. Simple as that.
And it's just because they have that kind of snowballing mentality, but you have to realize on the other side, Jinx is still snowballing as hell too. Like there's a reason she's called the hyper carry of hyper carries, is that if she gets killed, she runs off with them. So literally, actually.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
So it's gonna be up to them to decide how they manage this gold, and obviously the Deathfire touch with the Malzahar visions right there. It does do a little bit of work, but at lower ranks, it's not that much. So Lysandra can just kind of sit around, heal up a little bit. Or malicious vision, sorry. And very standard clear from both sides. Rek'Sai not going for the red buff just yet, looking to do a quick clear and head bot. And looks like in the bot side, Jinx actually reaches level 2 a lot earlier than Jhin. So actually in the bot lane, as you can see, in the bot lane you actually see that. Yeah, there we go. Zoning in, they zone him off pretty hard in my opinion. So that's what happens, and that's going to cause some problems now. Jhin has to play a little bit safe because Jinx is level 2. So
and really, Trundle is one of Kirby's better picks in my opinion. He's played it quite a bit support. Both bot lanes did get to take their camps. They did get to take Krugs and also Gromp.
But it took them a little bit longer.
It did take them a little bit longer, I agree. And obviously it shows, and just the health bar is right there. And they just got level 2.
So we're gonna look which lane or which matchup do you think is gonna influence? Can't talk right now. We're gonna go mid. We got a gank coming in. Good. Wow. Claw coming out, but flash in from Rek'Sai. I'm not sure that was really what you wanted to do, because Malzahar's not level 6 yet. You can't really follow up on that. So tactical misplay. You gotta realize you're only 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, maybe.
Not level 6 just yet. Calm down. But good job trying to make something happen still. Good pressure. That does force Lysandra a little bit farther out, but unfortunately Lysandra didn't burn any ultimates or burn any summoner spells, so she still has all her
spells. Yeah, exactly. You burnt the flash knockup, more importantly, from Rek'Sai. So.
And so, yeah, still poking out the Lysandra. They really don't want this Lysandra to be able to go into a fight and be able to lay down everything with the Zhonya's on top of it. So I think that's what they're trying to do.
This is great by Elise. Watch this. He's coming around for this gank.
Yep, and actually we can slow it down, and there it is. Good flash root into Cocoon.
Burned the flash.
Great job. Wow. Malzahar goes down. That's a fantastic play. They already knew Malzahar already had a gank, and actually Malzahar burned all of his summoners for that. Yeah. That is absolutely heartbreaking.
What's amazing, okay, this is what happened. Elise saw the Rek'Sai win, right? Got some pressure there. Lysandra came back with a bit more pressure, pushed the lane, got a little bit more priority. Elise went and did Scuttle Crab to get that vision in the river just in case, and knew that Rek'Sai was going to be on the bottom side of the jungle, obviously, because he just ganked level 3. So come up through that empty little spot
actually,
there.
We can talk right now. Tark's getting a little bit caught out, fighting inside of a minion wave, and Jinx just doing a lot of damage. Jhin untouched though, so I mean it's going to work out pretty well there, but a little bit of a risky thing there, I think, against a Jinx who's a little bit higher level. But Jhin is actually up in levels now. Nope, even. I lied.
Right. Here's the thing too, you see that Shin has priority top lane right now, so you really need Player John to back and get that extra pushing power with the Sunfire Cape, etc. So the trades are going to be pretty even until then. exactly. It's just going to be a wet noodle fight. That's all it is.
Well, right now, actually, Shen, I think, is winning out a little bit, considering he can heal up a little bit more.
Yeah, he has energy, too, so he doesn't have to worry about
Mana's being drawn from this Nautilus real quick, but he's keeping up in CS at least, so that's good. Now, something that mid lane is going to be a big issue now, though, because Malzahar has no getaway. They can keep rinsing and repeating this cycle, keep the Malzahar down, keep quantum physics, because they know quantum physics is their main source of engage, or main source of power play, around that. So if you're trying to play around that and he's down, same thing that happens to a lot of teams when your shot caller or best player is down, you can't really do much. It's kind of hard to get someone else to step up.
There's possibly going to be a play made pretty soon. Shin is almost level 6. I thought it was a mistake to let Nautilus back. I think you just play it out until you're level 6. And then you could possibly make a play bot lane then, because he doesn't have possibly even the mana to ult you at that point. So you play back, you have priority in the lane here, he did, until you kind of let him push. Nautilus got a free back, and so this is going to help him out a bit more. So I feel like now that kind of helps Battle Stations Gaming out just a bit, because he can now sit there and possibly cancel out a teleport.
Something to mention is Rek'Sai actually did do a small invade into the blue side jungle on the top side.
Yeah.
Spotted out Elise moving through that.
Oh.
On the bottom side, and here we go. Good engage going in from the bot side. Jinx is getting down a lot of damage though. Good bouncing shot onto Jinx, so she's burning down. And yeah, Elise is coming around the side, but they ping it out. They know not to go in on that, so that looks like they're gonna rinse and repeat this mid lane. They know good damage is coming out. We go in the mid lane, so we're gonna zoom in on that. Yep. Trying to do it. They're trying to zone around now. I don't think they're gonna get anything out of it.
Well, yeah, so they do clear that pink ward, and that does mean that with no summoners, Malzahar has to play passively. He's going to have his cleanse up soon, but his flash is going to be about a minute and a half behind his cleanse.
Yeah, so, I can't talk right now. Elise is calling up the side. They're looking for this Nautilus. Nautilus still has flash, so they're going all the way in. Is she going to make it in time? They're fighting pretty hard for good ultimate, trying to get up the Elise, though, but good flash out. And he has nothing, but do they have the damage? This is the question. Nautilus is super tanky right now. He does have a lot of health. He can get out. They're going to dive under tower. I'm not sure they want to do that. And, he survived from the shield, Shen. Oh, no! Not enough shielding.
Played.
So, John actually survives with a sliver of health. Actually had the W come up.
That's crazy.
His depth charge shield, I believe. Survived with a sliver of HP. And
literally like 5 HP.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Elise took too many tower shots. That is heartbreaking for them. They lost out on kill. They actually traded one in return, and that's awful for that. So, good stun under tower. He's taking so much damage right now. They don't want to be in this position. They can punish this pretty hard, but they decide against it. Lissandra didn't go all the way in. Good TPs coming in, but they're all super low. Good flash taunt into Nautilus, but they don't want to do this. I'm not sure if they want to. They don't have Tark ulti. I don't know what they're trying to do. He is getting low. They're going all the way down. Shen is bleeding right now. Everyone is going solo. Good kill.
Malzahar has ult.
And there they go once again. Lissandra's over there, but
Mouse has ult. Mouse has ult.
And Lissandra with the Q gets it. So that's a 1-for-1 trade, but Nautilus gets another one back. They're all solo. I don't know the one they keep going.
Oh, there's a kill.
Gets a kill. That's now a 2-for-2. They're still fighting. Elise, where are you in this fight? Please get into the fight. No, he is all the way on the top side, and he survived just barely.
Wow, barely.
Here comes the coming out. Are they going to get anything on that side?
Hit twice.
I'm not sure. No. Ate the Jinx rocket, so there you go. But, man, that was a crazy exchange. Something to mention, Elise was never seen in that fight. That was a pure 4v5 fight. They still came 2-for-2 out of it.
Yeah.
So fantastic job on their side. Unfortunately, it's very hard to track. It's very, very hard to track all this. But great job on their side to do that. Elise is getting a lot of free farm right now. She actually caught up to Rek'Sai in terms of CS. So a little bit of an issue though is that they weren't able to finish off a lot of these kills on Battle Station Gaming and as well as KU Gaming. So many people leaving with like 50, 100 health.
Yeah.
That could be cleared off pretty quickly. So great job overall though. Great fight to watch and to be able to see what's going on, because that was high level, intensity. What can you do with your champion?
Yeah,
Lissandra
seriously.
Eing in and actually getting a shard off. great job on that factor to get that last kill on there. So
Shin is a level up on Auto.
getting a lot of damage down and doing a little bit and good damage down. So there you go. Looks like in the bottom lane they're setting up for a dragon, quite possibly. I'm not sure if they want to attempt it. It's not up for a very long time. So Malzahar just shoving that lane once again. Look at that.
Yeah, see, that's what happened too. Also, last time, Battlestation Gaming did get a dragon off of that before. They are down a little under 1,000 gold, so
yeah, very, very even game still.
Still a pretty even game.
So something to really mention is now that fight went even without a Tark ulti down. So
that's true.
He's now level 6. He's going to have that as backup, so that means that they can engage a lot harder on that. I'm not sure if they're going to try, because that also gives yourself a false sense of security. It's only about 2 seconds, so you only have 2 seconds to deal out a lot of damage. So it might be a bait on their own side, so we're going to see how it plays out.
I think one reason why they picked the Tark is because when Nautilus does engage, uses the Riptide, then it is kind of a call out. Okay, they're about to hit us, so let's go ahead and use the Tark ulti, put down that shield.
So far they haven't had to use the Nautilus.
And he didn't have it in that fight either, to be fair, because he did use a top lane to try to survive.
Yep. So far, I mean, they're doing quite well, keeping themselves alive and everything. But these fights could go either way. This is such an extremely close game. This is insane. Nautilus getting so much damage down on the Shen, even though they're about the same items.
Yeah, and because he did go with the Sunfire, like he does have the extra burn around him, it does push Shen in a bit more. So now he does have the priority in lane.
Yeah.
So that
actually
means
both of them have Sunfire cape. It's just the AOE from Nautilus is a lot greater.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. And then you do see both junglers now hovering the top side, because you got to make sure whichever one has priority top, you got to make sure that
you see them right now. They're both trying to take anything. Actually, Rek'Sai did smite Wolf, so she's gonna see Elise come out. Oops, sorry about that. Moving around right now, they're just kind of moving around each other. Not sure anything's happening right now. So looks like they're just trying to stall out the game a little bit more, build up their damage. Because again, if the Jhin gets online, that Jinx won't be an issue. But if they both scale and Jinx is left untouched, that's going to be a big problem.
I think you're going to see a fight here soon. Look, yeah, you see some pings going down ball lane.
It looks like they're going to try and set up for a dive, but Rek'Sai ults right into that bottom side. This is tricky. I think she spotted. Yes, she has spotted Elise. They're moving around. They're looking for it. They're looking for it. There we go. There's a good engage. Shen ult goes down. The double TP coming in. And there we go. Trundle. There it goes. Elise does get the kill. Deadly Force does catch everyone in there, but the Tark ulti comes down. They are immune. That is a 3-for-0 going out so far. Everyone is down here. Nautilus is about to go down. Malzahar, you are so late to the party, my friend. And what can you do? You're going to try and get a kill, but I don't think so. They're going to get first tower. Tark is burning down a little bit. They're going to try and get tower, and then I don't know if they want to engage. They're going to go engage on him, but there you go. They got him. They're going to go in on him. Is he going to burn down? No, they don't have any of the ultimates. They use them all. Oh, good ulti under tower. Shen gets ulted, but he lives with quite a bit of health.
Nice.
So, the Jinx rocket coming out. Unfortunately, she didn't have as much damage as she would have liked. But overall, great engage from both sides. So, but again, KU Gaming coming out in the better half. So Trundle actually calling out that Elise and actually zoning her off very, very quickly. The Jhin ulti came out though. Yeah. So even though I should say Trundle caught Elise, there was still enough damage coming from the backline that they were able to pick off Trundle first, and then Elise came in, and then the Tark ulti kept everyone alive under that tower, which was absolutely insane.
What was really awesome too was how that was set up was Elise repelled while being Shin ulted, and then came back down on top of Trundle, and Shin came with her, and then came out of the repel from Shin.
Yeah, just
comes,
like we got it. Guys.
Yeah, comes the taunt.
It's like the
crazy.
Superman Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just like no, I'm bringing like someone else in.
Yeah,
actually, at least trying to duel this Jinx. She's taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure if she wants to continue. This could be a solo kill. Oh, she flashes the deadly. Solo kill. Outplay on the side of Mystic. Oh, and there you go. But Mystic Decay.
Oh, and they're gonna get a mid tower off this too.
Yeah. Mystic Decay absolutely outclassing the Deadly.
No, he stopped the teleport.
Yep, stopped the teleport, but that's kind of nullified now. Lissandra did get to mid tower in time, but the key thing there was flashing the Deadly Flourish, so she didn't get rooted in place. So great job from Mystic Decay to know that would have been her death sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
So great job on that point. Teleport kind of wasted on the side of Shen, but he will have his Stand United here in about, I want to say 10 seconds, so that's going to be up for a fight soon.
Yeah, and the next time.
And here we go. They do get a catch. Oh, and the
stun.
Targ stun does go out. They're trying to collapse. They do get the stun
layers.
onto Rek'Sai. She's going to go down right there. And current call comes out. They're trying to get the Trundle. Good damage coming out. But the flash is a little bit too far. Trundle is still alive there, but he does go down now to the Elise. Again, Elise 2, 2, and 4. This is looking more and more like a snowball fiesta right there. Unfortunately, Tarek flashed over the Trundle, actually missed his stun, but still they were able to follow up very, very well, able to get that kill on him. So now that's a 10-4 for KU Gaming, and they're in the lead right now. They have a lot of damage. And Deadly Flourish, once again, we've seen this combo time and time again. Nautilus caught out of position.
Look at this.
Great job, great pick. They're playing their comp to perfection. Every time they see an opponent, KU Gaming is there to fight them.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely amazing.
Well, that and like look, once someone gets hit with the CC, they do not move for the next 5 seconds.
And that's their comp right there. This is what we were talking about before as well. They have so much damage, and now they are low, so they could try something here, but unfortunately, the Tark ulti is up, as well as the Shan stand united, so they can't really engage under tower, even though it's theirs. So there we go. So we're gonna take a look at what's going on here. Looks like they're clearing out. They're gonna try for Red Tail maybe. They still have quite a few minutes on the clock there. Dragon, Water Dragon is gonna go down in favor of Battle Stations Gaming, so they're gonna get a little bit back. They're trying to get their way back in the game.
Yeah. This is still going to be a difficult game for Bowser to honestly to come back from. They are playing their comps so well right now that if they continue at the pace they're doing, then I mean the game is just so far into their favor right now.
Now, I'm not sure about the Nautilus pick in general. I haven't seen him do a whole lot in these fights, unfortunately. And this is mainly because you actually see Shen getting to the fights first.
Yeah, exactly.
And whenever Nautilus tries to come in, it's actually either a late TP, doesn't ult in time, or he comes in first but doesn't know what to do because the engage is off. So, and that's something that you actually notice, and wow, Trundle absolutely being punished for trying to get a ward, and Elise with actually the red smite. Deadly Flourish, a little bit off. If that had landed, that would have been a kill for them for sure. And here
it's
we go.
amazing he can't even go into zone jungle at this point. They're so aggressive right now.
And that's the power of their comp. As long as you have Lissandra rotating along with the Elise, there's nothing that can really stop them at this point.
Now the one thing that Battle Station does have in this comp, as long as Malzahar can stay alive, is they cannot siege against Malzahar. It's as simple as that. So they do have the power to stop the siege, and then they can hold the game back quite a bit. And because a lot of the power is being put into that Jhin, that at some point in the game, if you do come back a bit and you can kite it out, once Malzahar gets the Rylai's, then he gets the extra perma slow, type of thing going on. So if they can hold it back a bit, then they can still come back in this game.
And here we go. Rex actually tried to clear out a ward. Oh, gets a good tunnel out, but is followed up and good flashback again. Oh, but the chain CC just following up from everyone. Burned a couple flashes, but Rek'Sai does go down. That's actually gonna give him priority over topside, and it looks like Battle Stations Gaming is gonna try and push up mid to get the first outer tower of the game for them. But here we go again, and again, this is what we're talking about, the follow-up constantly. Rek'Sai did get out of 3 stuns, but still got caught by the Lissandra. That is absolutely ridiculous. Here we go.
The Shin
TP going in. Is she going to try and contest? No, they're not. This is a split fight in the mid lane. We're already seeing a good contest there. Are they going to get anything going on in the top lane? I don't think anything's going to happen. Actually, both sides kind of split right there. Top lane did try and get a kill, but I don't know if they want to. They're looking for it. He's going to get the 4th shot, but he's under tower. He doesn't want to give it a shot. So here we go again. They're going to try and burn it down. In the mid lane, actually, Lissandra ulti was back. Lissandra damage.
He got the smart lane.
4th shot crit. Absolutely obliterates Nautilus. Flash 4th shot. That is insane. And actually, here we go. Damage going down. Sorry, Jhin. You pay for your flash shot. There you go. So. But something big to mention right there is the split fight. Shen ultimate went down trying to do an engage, and there was actually a time difference where Lissandra was almost afraid to go back in because she was low on mana. I don't know if you noticed it. That's why I was trying to pan back to the mid lane fight, but they actually lost out, I think, on a lot of the damage that they could have done on that mid lane because Lissandra didn't take a claw into the fight, and that could have absolutely separated that fight.
I think one reason why Shin kind of ulted down was because it was already a 2-on-1. If he ults top lane, and he evens out the fight mid lane because Rek'Sai was dead. So if he ults mid lane, then it's an even 3v3 fight. Granted, Lissandra doesn't have the mana to really sit there, but it does scare them enough to say, oh my god, Shin just ulted it. So especially with the claw coming out like that, and you have the Shin ult on top of it, it's just kind of a little intimidating at that point.
And that's what that's what they've been trying to do. You know, just keep pressuring Battle Stations Gaming. You know, you don't want to give Battle Stations Gaming any leeway because again, these are both top tier teams. You don't want to give either team an advantage. You want to keep pushing your own advantage. Don't give up because we've seen what happens when you give a team an advantage like that. You know.
Yeah.
So a little bit difficult there. Shen's doing his job. Honestly, I'm actually very impressed. In the 1v1, he did fall behind, but his ultimates have been on point. His engages have been very on point as well. The flash taunts have all landed. So.
This is good. You're going to see a quick back, probably from Quantum Physics.
And then he's going to probably TP in a fight. They're fighting on both fronts. In the topside jungle, we actually see Jinx running around up there. He's looking for a little bit of an engage, but not able to do anything. So looks like top lane did go down to Jin, so Jin gets the top lane. So that's 2-0 for KU Gaming, and so I'm super excited, you know, because now this opens up way more of the map. You know, now all they have to do is pressure the mid lane. They get the all outers down, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, they have free range to go, maybe get the dragon in a minute 45. So first call going down, they're gonna look for an engage. Are they sure? Oh, but the ultis have not been connected together properly, so
This
they
is
can
just to
only
get the tower.
Yeah, but that's two big ultis. We talked about this before. They have a chance to engage right now. Deadly Flourish.
Oh, here it is!
And Lissandra does get caught up, but not in turn range. They are absolutely fighting like crazy. Lissandra ults herself to stay alive. Jin does get Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai goes down, and Zanya is actually on Lissandra. Lissandra is living for so long. There she goes. She finally goes down to the Malzahar. Jin actually gets Nautilus as well, but Totem gets Shen.
Oh, wow!
2 for 3. Oh! 4 for 3 so far. Absolute kills. This Lissandra is nasty. Wow, that blew up. Lissandra came out of nowhere and just like assassinated everyone. Literally just dropped down and was like, I'm gonna kill everyone.
She used the
Elise,
yeah.
And got multiple kills, and now that's another tower for them. That's actually kind of crazy considering they actually burned multiple ultimates at the beginning of the fight. They didn't have the Taric ulti. The Shen ulti I think went down as well, and so like a lot of those fights were disjointed, and then Battle Stations Gaming kind of said, "Can we engage this at that point?" The hesitation.
Well, I can see why they did it. You know, obviously they did blow like 3 ults, like you said. So I can see the re-engage coming back because
But it was still disjointed in the re-engage as well.
Well, and also they have the items to kind of take back from that. You know, like Lissandra ended up using Zanya and stuff. So
and
like,
ulti
nothing
as
went
well.
down exactly. So a lot of what was put onto her, you know, the Malzahar ulti, etc., and she didn't die. So then none of that happened, and then they got re-engaged back on after they're re-engaged. So
and it's so difficult to play a lot of these fights, and this is where nerves kind of come into play. Are we going to go in? Are we not going to go in? KU Gaming actually held their nerves pretty well. They said we're not going to engage because we can't. We lost 2 of our ultimates. Then they got engaged on, said we're going to pull back, let the ultimates burn out for Battle Stations Gaming, and then re-engage. So, and unfortunately they did fight on top of a Lissandra Glacial Prison. Yeah, I can't talk very well right now. But they fought on top of it, took a lot of damage, and then they couldn't do anything else about it. So Elise, and I feel Elise and Jin coming up huge in that fight. You know, Elise assassinating everyone in the back line, doing that percentage damage, and just fantastic job to clean it up. So overall, you know, that's a 4-4, I believe, 2 on the side of for KU Gaming. So now they are definitively in the lead. They're gonna push with all that they need, and that is absolutely fantastic. So right now just trying to stall out waves.
That's a huge wave clear. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that's Malzahar and Jinx right there. So right now, and
it's getting caught.
Elise, good ulti.
Oh, the ulti
survive. Oh, no, Elise does get taken out. Now that is only
Shen's not there.
Yeah, and Shen isn't able, and now he has to burn his teleport as well. Jin kind of gets out, but dodges the rocket, so he's gonna stay alive. Lissandra is here as well. Oh, misses the stun and has to ult. Doesn't hit anyone. That is 2 big ultis down. That might cost him the fight. Oh, Jin Grid nails Trundle in the face. Gets knocked down, but Tark is a little bit farther up, not able to do anything. He survives just barely. Jin is slightly untouched. They're going to get a lot of damage down. Here we go. They're getting about to go. Jinx in the back line. Nautilus gets Jin. That's a good shutdown damage right there. And there we go. Lissandra went back in. She didn't have anything. She couldn't do anything. And Jinx gets excited. Is she going to go down and take out the Shen? No. That is a 2 for 1 right there. So fairly good way back into the game, but unfortunately just not enough right there, I feel like. Again, disjointed. What were Battle Station or KU Gaming thinking right there? They actually fought really disjointed there. Lissandra ulti didn't hit anyone, and they decided to keep trying to fight. Why are you trying to do that when, again, Elise has a lot of damage? You're fighting without her. Yeah. You lost the Shen ulti, you lost the
she never
ulti,
even
you lost
got there.
everything.
Yeah, Lissandra TP.
Yeah, and they actually Elise does get cut out, but it's only a Nautilus. You can't really do much with that, unfortunately.
A little chunk.
But yeah, that was just all of a sudden like these teams were doing so well, you know, fighting around each other and everything, and now they're just so disjointed. watching these sides, maybe the nerves are getting them. Maybe it's running a little bit late for them, but you know, it's difficult, you know, to say all that, and it hurts a lot whenever you see teams like this. They have such good comms signed out, and then you see it not mesh well when they were seeing it earlier.
Exactly.
So hopefully it's gonna come down to which team can make their comp work better than the other. And it's like right now they're both playing super sloppy, and it's costing them a lot of mistakes, you know.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the environment that Jinx wants to fight in, you know, where the ults are all disjointed, where they aren't connecting, and you have free roam to attack.
Yeah,
so,
Jinx barely got touched that last fight, to be honest.
and that's where she got, you know, those extra kills coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have to see what comes about it. 44.7k to 38.6k. That's a very large difference, but it's closing right now. It's closing up.
It's starting to look a lot like last game.
But something to not discredit as well. KU Gaming have 4 towers down. That's where they're getting a lot of this gold in. They have so much more pressure on the map.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. The map is wide open for KU Gaming. Basically, Battlestation Gaming has no tower right now. So I mean, the map is completely closed off for them.
I will say though, it's something that we on the caster desk like to call standing gold. Is these towers are actually all very low.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's all standing free gold. You know, if they get 1 kill, they can knock down all 3 at once, most likely. So
Yeah, probably.
And here we go. They're going in on the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai did have black, the Banshee's veil on, and so able to kind of get out of that. If she had gotten stunned, though, I'm pretty sure that would have been a kill.
Yeah.
So there's still
Now,
KU Gaming is still looking for picks, which is very good.
Now, this is kind of a spike for Malzahar. Malzahar now has the Rylai's. So, like, in these extended fights like that, Malzahar is just so much more useful because, you know, when his E is on, then it's going to slow everybody that's being touched by it. So,
malicious visions.
Yeah. So, that's a pretty big deal in this next fight whenever it does happen or whenever someone gets caught. And he does have cleanse up, I believe, right? Yeah, his cleanse and his flash are up for this next fight. Actually, almost every single summoner for Battlestation Gaming is up. However, on the KU side,
they're still missing about 2 or 3 right
missing
now.
quite a few summoners still. So.
Yeah, and something to really mention, like we said, this is about the point where I was stating, you know, you don't have that hyper, you know, super hyper damage output that you can give with a Jhin, you know. It's hard whenever the target ulti is on you.
Yeah.
You can't output as much as like say a Jinx would, because if Jinx were positioned properly, ulted on top, she can just run in there and just auto. But with Jhin, you can't do that. You can only solo one person out, which is why I feel it was unfortunate that they got, you know, counterpicked in that regard. So.
Yeah.
We'll see what they can do with it, and here they go. They're looking for the Jinx again. Are they going to flash? Oh, Jinx ult does go down. They're looking for it. They do hit the Jinx. She is taking a lot of damage. They're looking for it. Last shot was soaked up by the Rek'Sai, and also 2 ultis going down. Targ ulti is down. Malzahar ulted. A Targ ulted Lissandra. That is not good. This is exactly the fight they want. Can they get in and do the damage? Rek'Sai is taking a lot. Lissandra all the way to the back line gets a massive ulti down on 4 members, but they are bleeding on the side of KU Gaming. Malzahar is doing so much work. Look at that. They did not tackle anyone on that side, and that is a 2 or 3 so far. They're bleeding on the side of KU Gaming. Jhin gets a triple kill. Jhin, I think, just got a quadra kill. Oh, wow. What in the world was that? So 4 for 4. That was the messiest fight. Take note of that fight. That was 26 minutes in. We're going to go back. We're going to rewatch that fight and just watch what goes down. Oh, yeah. We're going to have that down. Someone in the audience said, can we get a slow-mo? I'll do my best if I can.
Seriously.
But that fight was so critical because Malzahar actually got all of his AoE down as much as he wanted, and that was what absolutely shut down that fight initially for KU Gaming. He ulted a target that already had Targ's ult on.
Yeah.
That negated so much damage off of that, but at the same time, you know, he came back out. No one was able to take him down. So the minions, the voidlings, and the malicious visions were still traveling around, so you have to be really careful about that, and they weren't. That's what took him down. But Jhin coming up big, I think with a couple crits, just popped everyone in that fight and actually came out. So only Lissandra and Malzahar were left alive, both very low.
I like this that they're pressuring Baron because in that fight, Jinx did blow both of her summoners. So for quite a while now, Jinx is going to be pretty vulnerable. She's just going to need to be peeled off, but. This is going to be an interesting next fight.
If they fight in the next 4 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. So if Jinx doesn't have those summoners, then this fight could easily go to the KU Gaming, to be honest.
And something to really worry about, you know, is Jinx is 2-3-10. She has gotten a little bit in there, but she's not as strong as this Jhin. This Jhin is 10-3-10.
Yeah.
That is an insane score to go against. Like, you don't want to deal with that. And so, and as well, you know, with all the safeguards that they have against this enemy team, you know, if they play it out properly, they can make it work. And almost a good steal. We don't have a Syndra though, so no more steals there. Or Rek'Sai wasn't there, but you know, unfortunately. But they do get the Stone Dragon, which is 2 dragons to them. I believe that would be 2 Stone Dragons to them. I'm not sure. I want to say yes, but I'd have to double check. Actually, let's.
No, it's actually it's
Tab won't actually do that.
An ocean.
You never been in spectator view, have you? All right, there you go. But no, so
it's an ocean and a mountain, and Battlestation Gaming has 2 oceans.
All right, let's double check real quick. I'm gonna click on someone. Let's zoom in on that, and you have dragon right there. Nope, I lied. I moved. So it's mountain and ocean. Mountain and ocean is what they have. Yep. So you're right. They have a lot of sustain and tower pressure, but what can they do with it? So we're gonna take a look. They're positioning a little bit right now for Baron, but they're not properly set. As long as Nautilus is down there contesting the Shen, they aren't gonna get a good ulti on him.
Yeah,
they're not
exactly.
gonna get a good stand united.
Yeah, and Nautilus and Shin both actually have the teleport. So obviously Shin has Stand United when he does so, but Nautilus does have the teleport to react to it as well. So
looks like they're going to pressure this top side, try and get the last or second to last outer that they want. And Lissandra looking for that pick underneath. I'm not sure if that's what they want to do. They want to go under the tower for these fights because so far they've been a little bit disjointed with the ultis going around. So we'll see what they decide to do. Again, why are we watching a wet noodle fight? I want to see the rest of the team. We'll go ahead, take a look, and here we go. Rek'Sai is on the top side. They're looking for this, and again in the bot lane, the spectator just wants to spectate them. Looks like they're setting up in the top side though. We're seeing a big fight possibly break out. They're just pressuring this tower. Deadly Force, there goes the curtain call. Are they going to go down? They don't want to go all the way in, I don't think. They're barely going. Lissandra ulti, nope. They decide to pull it off, so that's curtain call down though. And not a lot of damage went down onto the side of Battle Stations Gaming, so they can go back, heal up, and that's a big ulti down. Remember, Jin ult does not reset if you don't use all of that. And there they are. They're going to try and go for it. I'm not sure if this is
they got spotted by the little trinket ward, so...
Yeah, here we go. Teleport from Nautilus into the mid lane. They should see this. This is going to be a little bit risky. We saw a Rek'Sai steal once before. Are we going to see it again? Jinx ult comes down. Are they going to go in? Nope. Elise does get it, but Tark ulti is down. They are slightly low, and they catch out in the backline. They catch Jinx. Jinx is down. That is their main damage down. Lissandra is still up. Are they going to get anything? There we go. Lissandra going straight to the backline again. Multi-stun down. She does get bursted out, though, but everyone is bleeding on the side of Battle Stations Gaming. They have to run right now. They cannot fight this out with a 10-3, 10 Jin following afterwards. So great job to secure the Baron and come out with a 1-for-1 trade. So unfortunately, Jinx is getting picked on so hard in these fights. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Like I said, that was due to not having her stuff. Her flash is now up, and she just used heal there, so it's going to be a little disjointed for this next fight, but at least she will have flash for this next fight.
Something to mention as well, they noticed Rek'Sai was backing. She had to recall at that point, so they went directly for Baron. Great call in that respect, and a little bit too close by Mystic Decay to step up a little bit too close. He wasn't expecting that multi-over-the-wall stun, and that's what did him in. He had to burn heal. He almost survived through it all, actually. Yeah. Almost made it out, but Lissandra just a little bit left and killed him. So, I mean, with this Baron, what can they do with the Baron, though? Because the lanes are not pressured in their favor right now. The most that they could probably do is just shove up one of the lanes and hope to get it hit.
Now, I do like the ZZ Rot. That does help against Baron buff. He's pressuring bot side a bit. Now, bot and top are pretty much in either priority. He put the ZZ Rot bot, so it's on cooldown for a little bit. It'll be back up probably in a minute or so. So wherever that they go to try to take a tower, he's going to put a ZZ Rot there. So looks like you may concede the 2 outer towers.
Yeah, looks like they're just trying to clear out a lot of the camps. You know, a lot of standing camps, a lot of buffs up for them. So they cleared them all out. They're ready to go. Shen's just gonna keep pushing that bot lane with the Baron buff. You know, set up multiple places, and there you go. Now the 4-1 split push is going on right now, and that's a fantastic job. Tark is on his own right now. He's actually zoned out from the rest of the team. He has to use ult on himself. He is gonna survive. TP in from Shen on the backline, I believe. And there you go. They are caught out though. They're taking so much extra damage.
Oh, the flash!
Oh, the flash comes out from Elise and Jinx. They're both got out. Here we go. What are they gonna do? Deadly Force pops the Banshee's Veil. KU Gaming is absolutely getting set right now. Oh, all the shields come out. She does survive.
Kim's here.
And amazingly, no one dies. Look at that. Everyone is still alive on both sides. But KU Gaming is bleeding out. Remember this. They are absolutely low in these sites. Tark got caught out on that ward, and absolutely misstep on his own part. So now he has to play extremely safe. He burned his slash. He still has some of his summoners coming up shortly, but still, that is not what you want to happen. You want to keep that ultimate for the rest of your team to come up. So
the big thing too is Jinx had to flash there, so a lot of this game is going to be played around the Jinx summoners, like especially Flash, because you saw at least Flash in with the cocoon, and instantly it was good reaction by Decay to flash away from that. Because if he died there, then the game was over probably, because you have Baron buff still. Your team isn't strong enough by themselves just to take on a 4v5 like that. So.
And it's something to remember as well. Malzahar is now 736. He already has the mask coming out for him.
Yes, he
so
is going to do a lot of damage,
and they keep fighting in this jungle aspect.
Yeah.
But it's so difficult right now for them to catch a lot of these players. So it's going to be big. QSS has been built on Jinx, so that's going to be another safeguard for her.
Yep.
Now the question is when can they time it?
Jin doesn't have a QSS either. Granted, he hasn't really been targeted a whole lot in these fights. A lot of times he's curtain called super far away and then is super late to these fights.
Yep.
So
and Lissandra again trying to find a pick out there, but she's actually burning I think a little bit of health there. They do have the water dragon to kind of heal up after it, but it's a little bit risky trying to continuously go on a Malzahar.
Look at that ZZ Rot. Like, it's just tanking up on those minions.
Yeah, and it looks Nautilus was looking for it. Jin is really far up. I'm not sure if he wants to. He took a lot of damage right there. That was a little bit iffy there. He was almost caught out if Nautilus had gotten in range for Death Charge or knockup. Sorry.
Yep.
And now Blue Team is going to rotate over to it is Elder Dragon actually. You are correct. So that's actually going to take a lot more time to burn. I'm not sure if they're going to go for it. They're going to bait it out a little bit. Here we go. Here's the rotate. They are fighting inside of a jungle. This is going to be the big one. Lissandra goes all the way back. She misses her ultimate, though. She is silenced, so Tark ulti goes down. This is going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Shed is in the back line right now. He does have Tark ulti on top of him. They're zoning off the Jinx, but who are they going to go on? Are they going to get down to Nautilus? Nautilus is so tanky right now, though. Jinx ulti goes in the back line.
Jinx is so low.
Yep. Lissandra doesn't have ulti.
Oh, Jinx, no!
Jinx is down. This is a great 1-for-0 so far, but Lissandra goes down in that seed, but she got all that she wanted. She got a good stun. She got a kill. 1-for-1 so far.
Malzahar is still up, though, and he has all that wave cleared.
Yeah, and you have to remember, Jin is a good stun, or a good taunt onto Rek'Sai, and they're going to get so much damage down. Oh, and Jin took too many tower shots. They're low. They lost all the primary damage. They can't fight this. They have to leave right now. At least does get a kill, but this is a 3-on-2. Are they going to be able to do anything? They're fighting this so hard, but no. Malzahar does survive, and now it's only Shen. Oh, but Elise does come back up, but it's only GA. She almost goes down, goes to the back line. Actually, just the wrong way. Doesn't even about damage, and Shen gets away. Unfortunately, 2 for 4. Very sloppy fight, but very good nonetheless. That exploded everywhere. So.
Okay.
That was so hard to cast because so many ultimates are falling all over the place, and you're looking at it, and actually you have to realize Lissandra did not get her Glacial Tomb on anyone that she wanted. Yeah. She actually had the ult to self cast it and make sure she stayed alive. So unfortunately it didn't hit anyone, and Jinx was able to ult in the backline but didn't really kill anyone because again percentage health doesn't do that much when most people are about 3/4 health. So that was a crazy fight. Gave a step for Battle Stations Gaming to come back in. We're going to go ahead and see what's going to happen now. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a little bit difficult for them to keep going though. So
yeah. Now, okay. Next time that there's a fight, Jinx will probably have her flash up. That's a big deal again. Everyone almost has all their summoners. Jin still has his flash and heal, etc. More summoners are down for battle stations really than KU Gaming, so that's a big thing to play around. Jinx in that fight, if she was safe for a little longer, then I think she could have turned that fight by herself. Yeah. But she ended up getting bursted by Lissandra and she was down for a while.
Right now, about 5K gold lead for KU Gaming, but you have to realize at this point, gold leads don't really mean much. You're so far in the game, 38 minutes in, a lot of people are full build already, or getting close to full build, 5 items in, so gold leads don't mean much. You have to play a lot safer. Death timers are up at about 45 seconds right now, and it's so dangerous to try and fight these out, so it's going to be a little bit on the risky side for any engages. Lissandra has to land all her skill shots, or all her skills. Right now, she actually hasn't landed most of her abilities on key targets. Actually missed a lot of the Glacial Tombs, a lot of roots, a lot of stun. What can she do now? She has to catch someone else. Yeah. So
now, KU Gaming is kind of in the position to take this Elder Dragon. Yeah, they're pinging it right now. Malzahar had to go mid to catch that wave, and now
Absolute Vision. Are they going to take this scot-free? They might. Rek'Sai is going to go check it, but it's burning down fast. Remember, they do have a Mountain Dragon and Water Dragon. Rek'Sai does spawn, and they're calling in for the TP. Shen teleport comes in. Remember, that means that there is no Shen to the wall to go in. Are they going to get the seal? Who gets it? No, Elise does get it. Kargothi goes all the way down, and in the back line, they go. This is a split fight. Rek'Sai is getting chunked out. Lissandra goes again in the back line.
Jinx is dead.
Jinx is caught. Almost caught. She survives. No. What? Malzahar gets a kill on the target. They're burning now on the side of KU Gaming. No follow on their Jin. Oh! Malzahar does get another kill. That is a 2 for 0. They are definitely spinning out. They want to save this Elder Dragon though. Can Jin walks out? What are you doing? Oh! You just killed yourself. That is not 2 for 0. Lissandra's going to go down as well. Lissandra dies.
Wow!
4 for 0 for Battle Station Gaming. Major overstep on KU Gaming. Absolutely decimating right there.
Now Battle Stations can actually break open a little bit of the map now. So, like I said, these are kind of just standing gold. So they're now able to push a few towers. So hopefully here they get one. I don't know if they'll even be able to get 2, to be honest.
But remember, this is only the first tower for Battle Stations Gaming. This is the first tower that they're taking all game, meaning they still have so much to come back from. But that team fight was absolutely necessary. Jin walking way too close up, even though they're low. You have to realize it's still like a 5-on-1 basically. So that unfortunately is very, very poor for them. But let's see what they can do next.
Oh, he's getting caught
for the damage. But she does get the kill. The Spiderlings do get the kill. So Malzahar is down. Are they going to get a kill on Trundle? They're looking for it. Good stun by Tark. Looks like they're going to get the next one. There you go. So 2 for 0.
That was
but you have to realize on the top side, Rek'Sai and Jinx are trying to take Baron. I think they can get it with the 2-man.
They don't know that they're taking it.
They don't know that they're taking it. It is absolutely unclear. But yeah, they have to realize 2 people are down. They can't really contest it if KU Gaming come around, and that's what they were doing. They're absolutely going to check on it.
They don't have the wave clear for mid either. So, but they're going to have to stay there. So this is a kind of awkward for their part.
Unfortunately, you got to remember Malzahar is still 25 seconds for coming back up. Trundle 24 seconds. So this might be an easy Baron for KU Gaming. Shen is not with them right now. Jin is just coming in. Elise is super low though. Oh, good Shen ulti from the side end. Lissandra got it, and down goes Rek'Sai. Good try on the steal, but unfortunately did not get it. Jinx was zoned off by the Tark, so that is a Baron for them. They have now gone Elder and Baron in succession and not losing too much except for 1 tower. I feel like that's a good sign that they're still in this game. So great job. Noticing the itemization, by the way. Elise is doing a lot of damage. She has a Void Staff on top of an Abyssal. She is shredding any magic resist on the map right now. So
and that's a good idea. They should really concede it. So they get an easy tower on the side of KU Gaming. Probably should have just conceded like they did.
Yeah, and they're forcing right now. They're forcing KU Gaming to fight in vision, which is exactly what they want. They want to see KU Gaming so they can't do a surprise flank on anyone. And here we go. Good rotate to the mid lane, trying to force everything.
Good pillar.
But a little bit iffy on this rotate. I'm not sure if they're going to find under tower. Current Call comes out.
Oh, Jinx, be careful.
There you go. Current Call going down, hitting the tankiest member on the team, though. Doesn't do anything. Nautilus actually took 4 shots and didn't get anything out of it. Tarek ulti. This is a fight breaking out. Shen does survive. The tower is not down. It's still hitting people. Lissandra going all the way in the back line. She does get a good root on everyone. Glacial team goes out. They do get the tower, and now Zanyas comes out. She is surviving for so long. Jin is all the way in the front line. I don't know if they want to keep going. This is very bad for them. This is Battle Station's 1 to lose. Jin gets Rek'Sai though. Trundle gets Lissandra. 2 damage.
They're so slow.
Yeah,
they're so low.
They are super low, but unfortunately they cannot finish it off. So that's a 1-for-1 trade. But now the base has been broken. So that was such a risky fight to take. They were fighting under a tower. Lissandra had to burn everything. She is a sacrificial lamb in so many of these fights right now. She is being sacrificed to go in, try and get a tower, try and get everything down. But right now, what I'm seeing from KU Gaming, they're actually chaining their ults a little bit better now. You're seeing the Tark ulti come down when they're ready to fight, you know? They want to make sure that
this is a little risky.
There you go. Shen ulti again onto the back line. They're going to try and get it. And they do almost get Jinx. Jinx does go down. At least does get Jinx. And now they're going onto the Nautilus. Can they get it?
Whoa! The damage.
Jin almost gets it.
Wow!
He does survive just barely. And Jin survives right there.
Good
time. But the cleanse comes out. Jin.
He's dead. Oh my god.
Shen is dead. Jin ulti comes out, picking up people in the back. 4-shot misses the Trundle. Everyone's low now on the side of Battle Stations Gaming. And another crazy fight, you know. Elise, they're not respecting Elise damage at this point.
No, yeah.
And they're giving up a lot right there. So
it's getting to the point too where the items aren't mattering.
Yep.
So like everyone is getting really close to full build. So I'm glad that we get to talk about like such a great game. This is insane. It's so
and in a best of 3 series as well. Like
yes.
It's so tense right now. But you have to really take a look at it. You know, Malzahar has finally gotten the game. He's 13-4-10. He is literally the Jhin of the enemy team.
Yes, he really is.
He is now the primary focus. I know Jinx has no kills, but she's also a damage carry. So the double carry threats are so hard to play against. Right now, what do you think will break this game?
Everything is just so disjointed whenever there's a team fight that's happening. Now, KU Gaming is breaking open a bit more of the map. They did get that Baron, so I feel like this may actually play around the next Baron. I think everyone is just so tanky, and there's not been an ace yet, that I think a lot of this is just going to go around Baron and then slowly pushing everything around. So, I mean, and I feel like KU Gaming's been closer to getting ace than really even actually Battle Station Gaming. So KU Gaming's been playing it correctly, not getting ace or anything like that. They're playing around all their abilities the best that they can, and they are utilizing the Baron buff. So I feel like they may actually have to wait for this next Baron. I don't know. This is such a tough game right now because it's such an even game now.
Yeah.
You know, like before, KU Gaming was definitely really far ahead, but now it's just so even.
Yeah, you have to really realize the team comps that have been drafted. Honestly, KU Gaming's time has slowly run out. Lissandra does not do that well in the late game if she can't catch anyone out. She's not that big of a late game carry because she can't constantly output damage. Whereas on the side of Battle Stations Gaming, you have a Trundle, a Rek'Sai, and a Nihilus. 3 tanky members that Jhin has to burst through. It's so tough to do that. So that's why they're fighting these uphill battles, and they can only get 1 kill before they're all dropped down. So they have to look for a pick at this point. They can't get anything else. It's so hard, but they get the last outer tower that is 7 towers down to 2.
Yeah.
They are trying to force this bottom lane up, and Lissandra, I don't think they want to take any more fights under the tower. They're just trying to get that Jhin to get some poke down, but I don't think it's going to happen. So
I think on the side of Battle Stations Gaming, now Baron is gone. Both. You need to just really wait out the Malzahar summoner spells. He doesn't have either spell yet. You may wait it out. Jinx has flash, doesn't have the heal yet, so you need to play around it.
Call coming out, trying to get that Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is a good prime target, take out that heavy tank in there, but last shot hits a full health Trundle, so it doesn't do that much. Everyone's still kind of healed up. They have to wait for the next Jhin ulti to come up, though. Curtain Call. They need that Curtain Call to deal out a lot of damage for the final shots, so they have to back off.
Yeah, and honestly, like Battle Stations is so tanky in general. Like every single position except for Jinx is tanky. Even Malzahar is getting tanky.
Mm-hmm. And so it's a scary thought. You're having a harder and harder time trying to find your correct pick, trying to figure out where you wanna get your picks in and how you're gonna try and set up for it. It's getting tougher and tougher. So Malzahar, good chunk onto Lissandra. That means she can't go in automatically. They have to heal up a little bit. They do have the Water Drake working for them, so they can back off a little bit. Shen's pushing the bot lane. They're trying to break the space. It is so hard with the amount of tanks that they have on this team.
That and Malzahar has so much good wave clear.
Look at Nautilus, massive running down the lane. Look at him, the true titan of the depths. He's saying,
no joke.
"Get out of my lane! I am staying here." So that is absolutely great right there. So
well, and they have the ZZ rot too. So it's so hard to break into their base right now. I know they have the mid inner down, but it's just impossible to break into their base.
Yep.
And they're so tanky.
Yeah, Lissandra's, at least is trying to get some picks off, trying to get some vision down. I think the next fight is going to be at Baron. That's going to be the next one that's really going to break it open, and it's going to be absolutely horrifying watching this fight. Whichever side is going to go down,
I feel like
it's going to break the game right there.
This is getting to the point where if whoever really gets Baron, this could lead to the end of the game. So this next Baron could lead to the very end of the game. It's super far into it, so death timers are really long. And if Battle Stations gets aced, then the game is over. KU Gaming does have a little bit more leeway. They do have all their towers up.
Just a little, only a small
little bit.
Yeah. It's not
now,
as much as
if they get aced in 10 minutes, then the game's probably over.
Yeah.
So
it's such a scary thought, watching this game. It's just like everything is on a nice edge, and a lot of people sometimes can't compute that. But you're playing under such a high stress environment. You're like, this is the only thing that I can do right now. I have to play it perfectly, or else we lose the game. This after 35 minutes, every single mistake that you make costs you an objective.
Yeah.
And here we go. They're going on the end right now.
The TP?
Are we gonna see a fight?
Yeah,
No,
they have to
wisely
back out.
off. But they did draw the Nautilus teleport, meaning that they are not going to have that for the next Baron engage.
Yeah.
So they can keep dancing it. They can easily keep dancing it.
yeah, the thing is, as long as Nautilus does stay with Shin, though, Nautilus does have the ult to knock him out, or at least the snare or something. So or the death charge.
Yeah. And so it's going to constantly be up there. It's going to be so scary watching these fights. I want to see who they target. Lissandra has to land on a primary target. Even though Malzahar has cleanse and everything, even rooting him in place is going to give you so much of an advantage because the ult's going to be in the back line.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. So watching this fight, it's on a nice edge. So right now the gold lead is about 7K. It doesn't matter. Everyone's about full build. Jin has been at full build for a while, and here we go. They're starting up Baron again. Look at this. Trundle's trying to go in, but target's so tanky. Here they go. Rek'Sai's going to try for a steal. And, who gets it? No. They do get it, but
just got both
Elise took so much damage, and they do get an easy kill onto Rek'Sai. So that's 1 for 0, and the teleport. And there we go. Good ulti, or good claw into the back. Down goes Trundle as well. They're going to keep pushing up. Are they going to get another kill? Jinx is
she's dead.
No, Deadly Flourish misses right on the tail end. And Malzahar damage coming all the way up, but she does have GA, so she is going to live for a little bit longer. Great 2 picks. That is going to absolutely be an inhib down for them. They're going to get that. They might try and push for more. They might get bot lane as well. So.
And Malzahar does so much damage.
Yeah, a little bit.
They don't have any ADs really, except now here's Jin. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna push in a little bit more. You have to realize one of the worst things that happened is like they didn't have the knowledge CP, so they're gonna go.
He's so
great
AD.
AOE on the side of Battle Stations Gaming. Just absolutely obliterated KU Gaming. So. They have to back off from this tower. I don't even know.
They didn't even get the inhib.
Yeah, I think Malzahar laid down his wall, silencing wall, and actually hit everyone along with the Jinx mini rockets hit them. So horrifying damage. Just surprised them, I'm pretty sure, because they just went like, oh wait, no, we're leaving, and just left. So. There we go.
That was more scouting.
Yeah, I think we're already seeing this so early in the tournament. We might see a double Baron and double Elder by one team, and there's still a chance that they will lose.
Yeah.
That is absolutely terrifying to think about. Like
Malzahar, this would be the first blue Malzahar got if he gets it in the for most of the game. I think this is like the second or third blue he's ever got.
Oh yeah. I think what I want to see is everyone on KU Gaming sell one of their items, get a banner command everyone, and just send 5 super minions down on one side.
Seriously.
It'd be great. It'd be so funny to see, and they'd be like, what the heck? But
what's interesting too is that there's only 1 GA in this game, and there's so many tanks. It's crazy.
They don't need GAs, honestly. Like,
they don't die.
The burst damage coming from, and this is what I was talking about. The Jin doesn't synergize with the team comp. I really feel it doesn't, and so it's costing them right now. They don't have the straight up, face tanking set. And there you go. Nautilus has been caught out. They're shredding him all the way down. Great.
He's still alive.
Great ulti coming up, and Jinx is on the side getting caught out. This is split. Lightning again. Nautilus. Elise does go down. They're trying to get. Trundle, and Trundle does go down. That's a 2 for 0 right now. Elise is still up. They broke the base once again. Malzahar is still up. Jinx is still firing rockets on the side.
Got chunked.
Almost dead, and Jinx is down below quarter health. They have to back off. They're caught on opposite sides, but this is great for KU Gaming. They get the inhib. What can they do next? They can't do much. There's a huge wave on top side.
They can possibly
they're going to go on the top side. They're going to get that top inhib because they have a huge wave pushing for them, but that's going to mean they're going to get pincered in. Elise does get caught. Good cocoon to stop the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is so low. No, the AoE coming out from Malzahar and Jinx.
Oh my goodness!
Here we go. There we go. She gets excited. They get inhib tower down. Are they going to get the second inhib? I think they are going to get the second inhib.
There's too many minions.
Going in a little bit, but no, they wisely back off. That's 2 inhibs down. They have broken the base. Fantastic job on their side. They broke it open by the picks again and again. It's again the Nautilus and the Trundle that have caused problems there. They lost it once again. So
this is insane.
They're going to look for it just a little bit. What else can they do with this fight? Because now the base is open. Now they have to deal with everything. There's a huge wave that's going to get cleared from Lissandra from the bot side. And they can just shove bot lane all the way up to the last inhibitor.
Well, then they can shove it in and then go for Elder Dragon too.
Yep. And so that's a little bit disheartening, but this is what happens whenever you have a pick comp and they get the picks. They push so well. It was fantastically done on their side. Pick up the Trundle, pick up the Nautilus, and Jinx was left alone in that fight, but it didn't matter. She was so zoned by the Elise. Elise completely sectioned her off. They're going for the Elder, but they wisely back off. Nautilus TP'd in, and they do have to give it up. This might be the last fight of the game here. I'm gonna take a look, see what happens.
This is aggressive. I think they have to take this Elder Dragon, honestly.
Elder Dragon has reset. It's down below about 1k health. We're going to drop down the view here. We're going to see what happens. Are they going to go in for a seal? Elisa's going to try for a seal. It's 4k.
I don't think I would try to fight this time,
I don't think they want to try. Are they going to get it?
They get this.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Rek'Sai does get it because no one contends it. They're going to keep going. Curtain Call does come down. They're just stalling to let the supers go in the base. Elise does get caught out slightly. Ultimate goes down. That's a little bit wasted. They have to get back to base.
They have to walk back to base.
They have to get back to base right now. Oh, Pillar kind of... I don't know why they pillared their own Nautilus, but, there you go. They're working their way back up the mid lane, so
God, this game is so intense.
I feel wisely they didn't contest the Elder Drake because they knew that they had super minions pushing. They can kind of have a little bit of leeway, but at least I feel they should have contested a bit more.
You're right. I was almost surprised that like maybe Shin or Lissandra didn't TP into the base and honestly tried to like force something there and then back them off.
Yeah, that would have been a fight on Battle Station Gaming's priorities, which they don't want right now. They want a fight. KU Gaming want to fight on their own priorities. They want to pick the fight and engage. But if they engage the Elder Drake, that would have put Elise in a bad position, who doesn't have her GA up.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
that would have been an easy death for them. So you have to be really careful about that stuff. And here they go again. This might be another fight. Good damage on the tunnel. Tunnel might pop right here.
He's still not dead.
He's still alive. Tarek's stun comes out. Everything is going down. They're invulnerable. They go into the back line. Lissandra goes all the way to the back. Oh, down goes Jinx. Jinx is going down. They're still fighting right now. Malzahar is up. Where is Malzahar? Is he in the back line? Back line right there. They're trying to go on him, but Lissandra goes down. They're melting right now. KU Gaming is so low. Everyone's so low in this fight right now. And that forces them to back up. Jin is still full health, but a Malzahar, Malicious Visions, and Silence could easily do the trick on him. We have seen how strong he is. Elise is taking tower. I don't know why she's taking tower so much. That might be the killer. They're trying not to do it there, and yeah, they wisely back off once again. They don't have the minions. They're still gonna push a little bit. Jinx is still down for another 44 seconds. They're gonna try and push. They do get it. There they go. They go on Rek'Sai. Stun doesn't land though. They are low. Oh, here they come. Nautilus is back inside. They have overstayed their welcome. Here they go again. Nautilus is huge. Jin gets ultied up. They have the Elder Drakes too. This is nasty for the side of KU Gaming. They're getting melted all over the place.
Oh, he ulted him.
Yep. Battle Stations Gaming does get another kill onto Elise, and Tarka's running through his life. Sorry. These are, look at that, 70-minute death timers right now on the side of KU Gaming. They overstayed their welcome so long, and oh, he does get stopped by the Sunfire Cape. There he goes, and he's healing up very well. It's only Rek'Sai to it, so he does get out, but unfortunately, Battle Stations can't get anything out of this. They have 2 inhibs down. They have to save it. That was a saving grace fight right there. They had to kill those people to save their towers and all. So there we go. They're pushing all the way in now.
This game is literally going an hour long.
There was a game back in the LCS where it was like 80 minutes long and everything all broke to hell. So yeah, they're looking for it right now, and it's insane. It's going on for so long. It is so close right now. We have actually hit the 104K minute gold mark.
Oh my gosh.
That is absolutely insane. That is so silly. Jin is 14, 6, and 14, and it doesn't matter anymore. He's full build, it doesn't matter. So they're looking for a Baron right now. Baron is on the table. They're making a desperate play. They have to remember that inhibs are down. It's not going to spawn for another about 10 seconds.
The damage
They're going all the way in. Are they going to get this Baron? Well, yes, they will, because they have no contest. Jin and Tark are still down, as well as Elise. So they have to burn this down. This is a free Baron for them. But unfortunately, the Baron is going to only stall out the inevitable. They have to go back and defend. This is what you call a stalling Baron. You only get it to get it away from the enemy team, and you hold on to it and try and save your base. Okay, so now they're getting their inhibs back up. The inhibs are respawning for both Battle Stations Gaming. So, but that is absolutely insane. We are in, honestly, the first round of the tournament, and we have a almost hour-long game of a best-of-3 third game. That is so harsh on someone's mind right there, like just the mental taxing that it just took. So,
you know what these two teams need to do is scrim each other like every day.
Oh yeah,
honestly, they're so
very, very good
against each other.
There you go, close game right now. Seriously, one team fight is gonna define everything. We saw like 80-second death timer, not 80-minute death timers. But 80-second death timers, that is close to a minute and a half where you are going to be dead and you have to make a play with the people that you have on the board.
There's now a ZZ run on Shen, and he put it mid lane. So.
Yeah, so he does have a little bit of helping right there, but you have to realize this is Baron and Elder Drake. Actually, Elder Drake has gone now, but they're doing a flank right here. Lissandra doesn't follow up on it though. This is not what they want. Ulti does go down onto Malzahar. This is exploding into a catastrophic fight. Malzahar is down. They can just go on Jinx. Is Jinx gonna go down? They're looking for it. Down she goes. That is the 2 primary. They're looking for the rest of the team. Battle Stations Gaming is absolutely scattering. Look at that right there. Nautilus goes down as well. GAs are getting popped all over the place. Rek'Sai is down as well, but down she goes as well. Great side swipe by KU Gaming. Have to get props to them. That was absolutely beautiful. They got the Malzahar. Malzahar went down. Jinx went down right after that. Primary damage down. They just push up mid now. 45 seconds on Malzahar right now. 45 seconds on Jinx. Everyone is down for so long. What are they going to get from it? They're waiting for minions to push up. They're trying to get the rest of the inhibs, but I don't think they need to. They can just push up mid and keep going. Yeah, they go. Nautilus, no GAs on anyone. Shen is, Lissandro's actually TPing back in. One Nexus tower goes down. They're going for the second one. Nautilus, they split focus. There you go. All Nexus towers have gone down. Go on one more kill onto Nautilus, and that is going to be it.
Wow.
A grueling 58-minute battle between two juggernauts. That was insane.